Hey all, this is Jebro, and today I'm just going to show you something very cool very quickly. It's called Overwolf. You can download it at overwolf.com. It's basically a overlay which goes in game, which is over the top of your game, and you can have a look at there's different apps that come with it as well. Different apps that are created by the community and various people that can just maybe increase your in-game experience a little bit, and also just give you some helpful stuff which you can just use in the world and you can actually use in the game, which is just can speed up the way you do things. And one thing I actually found quite useful was a PvP Build Manager. This is by a guy called Lucas Salton, who's actually in this competition at the moment, which ends, the voting ends today, which is the 22nd of May. So I wish him a lot of luck, because this app is pretty good. And because it's PvP, I'm not sure it's going to get the most votes, but I feel it really should be one of these kind of winning ones. But anyway, that's just a personal thing. Anyway, so once you've downloaded Overwolf from overwolf.com, you get this overlay when you load it up, and basically you can do many different things such as chat, browser, video recorder for the game, and the app store here. So in the app store, which you can bring up, you go to search and then you search Guild Wars 2. So when you go to search, you come to this bar, you get Guild Wars 2, press enter, and then you get all the different apps. And then if you scroll down, you can see his build. His app should be here somewhere. There you go, PVP Build Manager. So I'm just going to minimize this. Then you go into Overwolf on the left hand side. You can press also Control and Tab. That will bring up this little menu on the side. Just a nice little pop up there as well. So when you click on this, you can see the different apps, and you've got PVP Build Manager, which is right here. One click, just shoots out just like that, and then we can create a new build. What I like about this is the fact that, say you're watching ESL Guild Wars 2 PvP on a Sunday or on a Thursday, and they're going through the builds, and you just want to be like, I want to save this build because it's something different, something new. I'll just pause it quickly, and then I can just jump into this. Or you're on YouTube and you find this, and this build that nobody knows about, or you're not familiar with a build, you can't remember everything that goes into it because there's traits, sigils, runes, amulets, the whole shebang. And sometimes just forgetting a sigil here and there can be a big issue if you go into a match and then you just can't remember the sigil, and it's something which is actually going to be very useful. You missed an energy sigil or something, for example. So this app is quite nice, because what I can do is I can go into my class and I can go into Guardian. So I'm on Guardian at the moment. You can create obviously anything you want. This is not linked to the actual game itself. It's just an overlay which comes over, which is through Overwolf, which can be, it pops up over the top of your game, and it doesn't, tab out or anything like that. So here we go. We can make, the build I'm on at the moment is DPS Meditation Guardian. So Scepter, Offhand Focus, and then we can go with the Rune of the Pack, which should be, it's all in, I think it's all in some kind of order. It did look like it was in alphabetical, but then I think it's got like condition and power and precision and whatnot as well. So you can see you've got all the runes here. As I tried to find Rune of the Pack, it's definitely here because I tested this earlier. I'm just being blind. That's what I'm doing apparently at the moment. As I can't find the exact, there we go, it's Rune of the Pack. So amulet there, we'll go up to see Berserker, so those are all in alphabetical order, and of course we've got Hammer, and then we can run with our healing skills. So you've got all the skills in here, pretty cool actually. And then all of these are obviously in an order as well. You've got consecrations of course, and the meditations and whatnot. So Judge's Intervention, we should have the rest of them here, which I'm being blind for, smite condition and whatnot as well. And then we've got just whatever you want. You can just go with the build if you want to. Or you can just put in whatever you want. You don't have to. Let's just change it up and just do something different. There you go. So you can see the build saved there. You got the sigils as well. Just chuck into sigils. Doesn't matter exactly what it is. This isn't going to your in-game. Remember, this is wrong. This is not for the build. I'm just showing you a quick example. But it's pretty easy to use, and then you can go to the traits and you can just do exactly what you do in the game. Just plus up the actual channels there. You can't actually, it doesn't look like you can link. You can double click on these, which is the only problem I can see with that. But obviously this is probably going to be developed in the future maybe, and it's still pretty nice looking. The benefit of this is that you can do something which you cannot do in Guild Wars 2, and that's saved builds. You can't switch between them, obviously, because it's not something which is in the game, but it's one of the next it's one of the good just apps which can really help you in this, in terms of just getting into the game quickly and just saying, alright, I need this build. Oh, I'll have to go on to metalbattle.com, or I have to go onto YouTube and try and find it somewhere. And I would still say go and have a look at those, because they've got information, like they've got nice rotations and information. So definitely still go and watch them. Definitely still go and watch the videos. But if you know all the stuff already, but you just need all the stats, you could just save them in this build editor. So let's go back to the top here, and we'll call this DPS Medi Guard ish. It's not completely correct, of course. We can save that, and then we get to another menu here. So you can see there's a build there, and then you just, if you want to create a new one, you create a new one. There we go. So you can go to Guardian again. Say I want to create, I don't know, a Bunker Guardian. So we get the shelter, we get the I want some shouts in here, so we want to hold the lines for sage, retreat. Also we want save yourselves, and also we need focus. There we go. We can go to hammer, and then not hammer. I'll go hammer. You can go hammer if you really want to. I'll probably go mace focus or mace shield, and then obviously we can go through the different runes that are available as well. For this build, you'd probably want to go for soldier as per usual, as I can't find it as I have a look. Wow. Oh, actually, I've been trying some different ones. Let's try Rune of Vampires. It doesn't matter really. And then you can go to soldier. I'm just doing this really quickly, just to show you really more than anything. Obviously we want to go cleric's amulet there, and then the various sigils as well and stuff that you want to put into that weapon set. So for say this build, for example, you'd want something like energy on both sets, so you can get the max energy, so you can heal when you obviously when you dodge and whatnot. But I'm not talking about the builds itself. And then I will change it to, it will be Guardian Bunker. So, oh no, we'll change it to wow, my spelling, altruistic healing. And then we can go to traits as well, of course, and which we go full into there. We go full into this one here. We'll just stick 1 point in there, 1 point in there. Nicely, it actually gives you the rest of the points there, of course, because in an app there could be all these tiny little things, which maybe there could be improvements here and there, but I'm liking it as it goes at the moment. So altruistic healing, which is the main thing in this build, of course. So when you've put all the rest of the traits in, you click save, and there you go, you've got your 2 different builds. So then I open up my panel in the game, of course, which is normally the cross swords, not the cross swords. That's if I want to get to the mists first. So cross swords, go to the mists, then pick up the left hand side one in the middle, not the right hand side one. That's the one to get into the mists. Then you can change your build, of course, in the build panel. And then we're not special. Awesome. It is very hot in this room today. I'm not really with it, but I just wanted to show you this very quickly because I thought it was quite a cool little app, and there's different apps in there as well. It's just a random little fun thing I thought up in the last 5 minutes. I've not really planned it too well, but if you want me to make more videos like this in future on different apps that are available in Guild Wars 2, no matter what it is, it might be PvP, might be World v World, just to give you a quick overlay of what it's about, then sure. Let me know below in the comments. And also don't forget to like, subscribe and comment as well. Tell me how you think this video was, and if it's something you would like to see in future. Otherwise, this has been the PvP Build Manager by Mr. Lucas Salton. Make sure you check it out because it's pretty nice. I'm enjoying Overwolf at the moment. It's just something fun and extra to bring into the game here, and something where you can access it quite easily. So now I could just refund the traits and everything, put my build in, and I haven't even needed to go out of game. Haven't needed to use my browser at all, because it's all saved there, ready for me to actually use and to pick up. I'm pretty much going to go and make a ton of these builds now, just so I never forget them, and they're all stored in this app. All good. Self-explanatory. If you have any questions, make sure you put them below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.